Every year on April Fool's Day, Pokemon Showdown, which is a Pokemon battle simulator, they do a joke sprite for every Pokemon. And this year, the joke for Wugtrio is very important to me specifically, but if you don't get it, I'm gonna explain. So Wugtrio normally looks like this. It's like Dugtrio, but more wormy and slimy. And on April Fool's Day, we turned Wugtrio into a literal trio of Wugs. But what are Wugs? Wugs come from the Wug test, which is one of the tests used by Jean Burko Gleason to try and better understand language development in young children. And the idea with tests like the Wug test was to ask children questions about things like plurals and past tense, but using words that they could not have heard before, like wug, right? These sort of pseudo words. And using these pseudo words is important because that way you can be sure that the child hasn't just memorized the word, and you can be more confident that they're applying morphological rules to new words. So with the Wug test, you introduce a kid to a Wug, and then you introduce another one. You bring in two Wugs, and you ask the kid what the plural is. How would they make the plural? And what was found was that even very young kids would use a common English plural ending. They would say, there are two Wugs. And the fact that children are able to do tasks like this from a really young age suggests that they've internalized different linguistic systems without being directly taught them. And since Wugtrio's name can be interpreted to mean that three Wugs, it makes sense that this joke sprite would be a play on this Wug test, but instead of two Wugs, there's three.